I started out working for my dad. He was an electrician and did electrical work through high school and started working in accounting and bookkeeping after that. I've worked in a General Motors factory. I've helped teach horses how to play soccer. I've helped work with companies that make dog mouthwash. In the last 19 years, I've had my own business management and accounting firm. So I started following Christ 38 years and 11 months ago. It was at a summer church camp is where I first was introduced to Christ. Yeah, so submitted leadership to me is really that humility factor. There was a speaker years ago that talked about, do you want a title or do you want a testimony? And I love that analogy because I see so many people with these great titles. In fact, my first business card out of school had a title that was longer than the card, and the testimony wasn't there to match it. So definitely the title versus testimony is one. How I personally practice submitted leadership, one of the things is investing in others. And so one of the things we've been extremely focused on is raising others up, creating other leaders within our team. And so every week we spend probably 10 to 15 minutes at least in our staff meetings just going over leadership development. We're always looking for those people who are leading even when they're not in charge. Yeah, another example would be, as we've been teaching leadership within our group, one of my favorite stories a few years back was on Boss's Day. I got a Boss's card, open it up, and they had marked out the word boss and they had written leader. And I thought, boy, we're hitting something there. We're starting to change the culture. And so it's really teaching people that leadership isn't about titles. So one of the ways we've really incorporated faith within our organization is being more, we'll say, bolder about the way we talk about why we do what we do and how we serve our clients. And so part of our leadership is going and taking time out to serve in the community and doing things like generosity feeds, working at the homeless shelter and stuff as a group, and then incorporating others in the community around us to do that. So part of that is getting to serve together, and that's part of our leadership focus. So other leaders that I've seen practice submitted leadership, some of the best examples of those that do the behind the scenes work before employees get to work. Maybe they're preparing the office, the warehouse, whatever and it just makes the team members' day just go a lot smoother. It's picking up the trash, it's cleaning the bathrooms, it's the behind the scenes things. So that's a lot of it. I think a lot of it too is when a leader praises in public and then has to correct in private. And so practicing some of those. So some of the best leaders that I've worked under have done those kind of things. Yeah, so when submitted leadership isn't practiced well, the things that I've seen is a lot of disgruntled employees. A lot of times it can come through as micromanaging. It can come through as there's no trust, the gossip. It just really creates an unhealthy environment. A lot of employee turnover. And so those are unfortunate situations that we do see in different companies around the country. So.